want you to get the best breed cattle you can find in California. If it costs more, you pay it. There'll be a letter of credit waiting for you at the bank in Sacramento.
Sure wish I was riding with you.
Oh, as you know, it was already decided it was my chance to get a look at some of them city gals.
When did we decide that?
Oh, he decided all by himself. When Pa mentioned this would be a good week to do some fence repairing.
Those fences will still be waiting for you when you boys get back. Now use your judgment on them. Make sure you get what you pay for.
You watch them city gals, too. You hear, little Joe?
I intend to do just that.
Take care.
One more place, please, Ben. You sign right there.
Yeah, that should do it.
Folks, my name is Zach Morgan. These are my brothers, Ned and Billy.
Morgan's.
That's right. Start collecting. Now, there's been a lot of loose talk going around town about us being killers. Well, don't you believe none of it.
Don't get any notions. All righty, now let's have the rest of it.
That's all there is.
You know, I'll bet you go home and have lunch with your wife, don't you, mister? I'll tell you what. How would you like us to drop you off there? Dead.
That's all there is, I swear it. Somebody stop him!
He's gonna be all right.
I had to probe pretty deep for that bullet.
That's all right, Doc. He'll be all right as soon as I get him home.
He'll bleed to death before you get him halfway there. Internal hemorrhaging. It's got to be bedded tight, strapped down if need be.
Ben, you can stay at my place.
That'll be best, Hoss.
I'll get him a clean shirt. Give me a hand with him.
Oh, wait a minute. That young Morgan boy was hurt pretty bad. If he dies, the whole Morgan gang will be back.
I owe you something, Ben. I haven't forgotten. Come on.
Give me this. Easy now, Paul. Easy. Easy, Paul.
Ben, I'm sorry. Oh, it's all right, Sam. You going after them?
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, you be careful. That Carl Morgan, he's smart as a lobo.
I'm not forgetting what he did to my deputy.
Now, don't let your anger lead you into a trap.
Come on, Paul. There's no time for talking.
I need 2 good men to ride after the Morgans. 2 good shots. Just 2 to ride with me and my deputies. Any of you.
I'll ride with you. Give me a gun.
Pryor, you're drunk.
I said I'll go. Give me a gun.
Not you, Tom. Not this time. Well? All right. It took you long enough to wake up. We'll get the guns for you down at the jail. Just a little ways now, Billy. You just hold on.
Carl's gonna skin us when he sees Billy shot. Maybe we ought to arrest him, Zach.
No, it ain't far now. There's nothing we can do for him here now anyway. Get up. Get up. Blood all right. Fresher than the last we spotted.
Why didn't you watch out for the kid?
We tried. We did just like you told us.
Don't take it out on me. Ben Cartwright shot the kid. His time's coming. What about him, Skinner? Well, you're supposed to be able to patch people up, aren't you?
I only tended to mules in the Army, Carl. That don't mean I can work miracles.
You know better than that prison butcher that hacked up my leg. Carl, shut up! Now, you listen to me, Billy. You listen good. You're gonna come out of this. You're gonna get yourself up, and you're gonna ride out of here with us. You're gonna do what I tell you. Billy? You hear me, Billy? You get up now.
Ain't no use talking to him. He's dead.
It was me raised him. First time I fought with Pa was when he got liquored up and started into thrash, Billy. I'll settle for you, son. That's a promise I'll keep.
We're all ready to ride in, Carl. You just give the word.
Posse's coming!
Wow. Would have thought they'd have guts enough to come looking for us. Get the rifles, we're gonna set up.
You gonna have a little surprise party?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a little party for him.
Smell a touch of wood smoke? Let's move out. Don't make a move.
You ain't gonna shoot me, are you?
Just keep your hands high.
Don't worry. I ain't gonna make a play.
All right, boys, rope him and search the camp.
Feel better, Ben?
Just don't like making you miss your work.
I guess they can go on getting drunk without me. Ben, do you think you could sleep if I pull down the blind?
And I don't like being moved in here and maybe putting you in danger. Plenty of people in town who'd have better be down.
Are you sure? Don't count on them, Ben. You'll make the same mistake my husband did.
So much bitterness. It doesn't become you. I don't think Ed would have wanted it that way.
Doesn't really matter, does it? He's dead. Ben, at the trial, he kept saying to me there was nothing to worry about. He said, people in this town are my friends. Well, it was his friends that let Tom Pryor talk him into a hanging. People in this town know me. They're my friends. I guess it wasn't until they put the rope around his neck he knew any better.
Sometimes a lawyer can sweet-talk a jury into making mistakes.
They wanted to see Ed hang. Like a pack of vultures. All except you, Ben. Look at him down there now. That whole town is all excited over a shooting and a killing.
Oh, how's Ben doing?
Well, sir, he's still pretty weak, but he's getting some rest now.
Well, tell him not to worry about the Morgans. We're all right here.
I reckon he knows how all of you feel, Mr. Stanford.
Hoss!
Ben will be up to see him.
I sure will, Mr. Martin.
We expect him to be up and snorting for the celebration when the sheriff brings in the Morgan gang.
Yes, sir. Howdy, Miss Sam. Hi, Paul. Paul, they wouldn't even let me pay for that food. That's how everybody's feeling about this thing.
Ben, how are you doing?
Too much mollycoddling.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The Morgans sure picked the wrong man to shoot this time.
Ben, this town hasn't been so worked up since Ed Samuel's trial. Oh, well, what I meant to say was... I'm sorry, ma'am.
Oh, you're sorry? Well, that helps a lot.
As I was saying, Ben, this town is sure worked up about all this.
The Morgans have been terrorizing this neighborhood long enough, Ben. It's time they got what was coming to them.
You saved my life, Ben, and I ain't aiming to forget it.
Thank you, Ralph.
Now, there's not going to be any trouble, mind you. Not with the posse after the Morgans.
Well, we'd better not stay too long. Don't forget, Ben, we're keeping a drink warm for you down at the bar.
It's good to know you have friends. Ralph, say thank you to everybody for all this.
It's no more than you do for us.
Just take care of yourself, Ben.
Well, don't look like there's going to be any trouble, Paul.
No. Hope not. You know the Morgans.
Yeah. Well, even if they give the posse the slip and try to come in, the whole town's going to be back us.
I'm counting on that.
What's the matter, Paul?
I'm all right. It's no good being helpless like this. Put a pillow behind my head?
Yes, sir. Well, then. Don't you worry none. Old Sam and the posse's probably got them already rounded up.
Hope Sam isn't too anxious. And that Carl Morgan, he thinks more like an animal than a man. That's the way you have to fight him.
Yeah.
It's no use, Mrs. Toller. It's no use.
What is it?
Don't look like the posse got him, Paul.
Made out to Ben Cartwright. Says we're coming into town before sundown. I guess we all know who wrote it. Well, what's the matter, good people? The sight of death chill you?
Shut up, you drunken hangman.
Sam Toller had no call to go out like that. He left the whole town unprotected.
It's Ben Cartwright they're after. Maybe we can sneak him out of town. Hide him somewheres.
He'll be dead in an hour if you try to move him.
If Sam Toller and his posse couldn't take the Morgan gang, what chance have we got?
Looks like you boys are going to have to do a little fighting.
Sending an innocent man to the gallows wasn't enough for you, was it, Pryor? Talked the town into hanging Ed Samuels, now you're trying to talk us into more trouble. You drunken troublemaker.
Cartwright shouldn't have shot that Morgan boy. That's what started all this.
What are you laughing about, Mr. Pryor?
Look at him. All the big men in town that were going to stand back at Ben Cartwright. Way back! I think it's very funny.
5 dead bodies, Mr. Pryor. That ain't very funny.
You won't be doing much business today. What time does it start?
4 o'clock, maybe. Before sundown.
Adam and Little Joe on their way to California and you and me trapped here.
Take it easy, son. You know, maybe this whole thing's for the best.
What do you mean, Paul?
Huh? Carl Morgan and his brothers have been preying on this territory like a pack of wild dogs. And that's just the way they have to be fought.
Paul, maybe I could get some of the town's men and ride out and meet them.
And come back slung over your saddle. You know, when I was a boy, I don't think I ever told you boys this, my uncle sent me out hunting a pack of dogs that were stealing my pet sheep. Slogged around for a couple of days, never even got a smell of them. Now, when my uncle sent me out there, he sent me out there to teach me something. And when I got back, he showed me. He took an old goat, and he tethered him outside. And then we got our guns, and we waited till that dog pack came. Carl Morgan is like that old brown dog. Wild, smart. But now there's an old goat tethered in here that he wants bad enough to walk into a trap.
Which way do you figure they'll come in, Paul?
Right down Main Street. I figure we won't expect them to come in right out in the open. That's the way they'll go out, too. It's broad and clear. Less chance of them getting cut off.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably wait till almost sundown, hoping we'll panic. We can't keep them from coming in. Gotta figure how to stop them from getting out.
Paul, I can close off all those side streets with wagons and crates and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Hoss, let's get a rope. Get a long rope and pull it right across Main Street. Cover it up with a lot of dirt. And you wait till they ride past. And then you pull that rope tight.
Yeah.
And put about half your men down there. And make sure they don't shoot until the Morgans are trapped by that rope.
Yes, sir.
Get Carter and Stanford and Martin. They're all good men.
Yes, sir.